welcome back. It is time for another Sunday Stash and Standouts, and I am so glad that you guys are with me here today. This was a week, let me tell you. I had to do some traveling this week. I had to go to Arkansas twice, and I had to spend 3 nights without my boys, and so this was kind of a rough week. I didn't really try a whole lot of new things this week, so most of the things that I'm going to be telling you about today are things that are just current favorites, things that I am using a lot right now. So I'm just going to jump in and get started. First off, for face, I have gone back to this primer. My tan has faded a bit and I've lost some of that kind of natural glow that's in my face. This is the Tarte Clean Slate Flawless 12-Hour Brightening Primer. I love this primer for any time that I don't have a tan. I think that it gives you a really great finish and it really gives you kind of that more natural glow that you would have, and so I've been loving that. And then I've gone back to using my Makeup Forever HD foundation, and this is in the color N120, I think it is. Since I have lost my tan, I've gone back to sort of my standard foundation colors. I'm not using any of the foundations that I had gotten over the summer for when my face was a little bit more tan. I really like the finish that it gives. This is I would say light to medium coverage foundation. It gives you a nice natural look. It is what I have on right now. I don't use this if I have problems with my skin, breakouts or anything like that, but my skin is really clear right now, and so I've been using that foundation. And then of course my NYX HD concealer, which I talk about all the time. I just love that. Then for my bronzer, I've still been using this Hoola bronzer from Benefit sample that I got from the Sephora 500 point perk. I really like this bronzer. It is a very natural color. It's matte. It really works great for contouring for me. It is what I have on right now. I use it for my entire contour and a little bit of bronzing around my face as well. For my highlight, this is something new that I got. I got the Mary Luminizer, which of course is a cult favorite, and I can see why. This is a stunning highlight. It is what I have on right now. It gives such a beautiful glow, and it's just, it is fantastic. I love it. It is my new favorite highlight, so I'm very, very glad that I picked that up. I've been using 2 different blushes this week, just depending on what look that I was going for. The one that I'm wearing right now is one of my all-time favorite blushes, which is the Too Faced Sweetheart Perfect Flush blush. That is really difficult to say, in Candy Glow. My boys got this for me for my birthday. I love it. It actually lives on my vanity, so it's decoration as well as makeup product, because it's just, the packaging is just so cute. I've also been using Wet n Wild's Heather Silk. This is a really great cheap blush. The one thing with the Wet n Wild blushes is they are very, very pigmented, so you have to be careful, because you can see with just a rub I get a ton of color there. So you really have to make sure that you get just a little bit. I need my towel here because that is like getting all over the place now. You just have to, you know, take your blush brush, tap, knock it off, and then go, because otherwise you are going to end up with clown face. But it is a beautiful color, and I think it's a great transitioning into fall color. And let's see. I've also actually been using the blush from the Tarte Rainforest After Dark palette. Since I did have to do some traveling, this is what came with me, because it's got the blush in it, it's got the bronzer, highlight, and all the eyeshadows. So when I went out of town, this is what I took, because I could take 1 product instead of 4. So if you haven't watched my full review of this palette or my 5 looks that I did, I will link those down below. I really love this palette, and I think that it's perfect for fall. I have also still, and I mentioned this last week, this True Romance eyeshadow palette from Kat Von D in Sinner. I cannot get enough of. I love all of these gray shades. When it is gray outside like it has been for the last couple days, we had a big front come through and lots of rain. When it's gray outside, I want to wear gray on my eyes, I guess. I'm not really sure, but I've been loving these. This is what I have on right now. It's the same look that I had on last week, and I really didn't do that intentionally. It's just my favorite look right now. In addition to those two things for eyes, I have been using the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Barely Branded as my base, which is just a very, very light taupey color. It has a bit of shimmer to it. It's kind of more of a champagne than a taupe, but I've been using that as my base whenever I use the Tarte palette. And then I have been using, and I didn't pull this one out, I have been using the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Too Cool whenever I use the Kat Von D palette, and this is just a shimmery white. I think that it works really great to make this white from the Kat Von D palette pop even more. And that color is actually called, from the palette, Holy Bible. So Too Cool and Holy Bible I think is a great combination. I have still been working on this Flower Beauty Raise Some Brows Defining Brow Pencil. This is all I have left, so not a whole lot. I may finish this up this week. It may be a little into the week after that, but I will keep using this every day until I run it out. Like I said last week, I don't have any problem with this product. I like the way that it works. I like the way that it feels. I like the staying power. It stays all day. It stays on during hot yoga. It stays on during spin class. The color is just a little too light for my hair right now. I have also been using my Golden Rose Infinity Lash Volume and Length Mascara again. I love this mascara. There is something about it that just makes your lashes look so full. It doesn't give you as much length as some of the other ones like the Kat Von D or the Miss Manga, the L'Oreal Miss Manga, but it does give you a good amount of length, and the amount of volume that you get is crazy. It was almost out, almost dried up, so I put a couple of drops of saline solution in it, let it sit for about a week, and now it's working again. I will be repurchasing this as soon as it runs out. You can get it on Amazon. I will try to remember to include a link to this below. It's like $12 or $13. Then for eyeliners, Pretty Pistol 86 Cherish. She is one of the sweetest people on this planet, and she is absolutely stunningly gorgeous. I will link her channel below. If you have not gone over and checked out her channel, you should, and you should subscribe. She's fantastic. She sent me a couple of the Jordana eyeliners because I can't find them here. They're just not available. So she sent me the Jordana 12-Hour Made to Last Liquid Eyeliner Pencil, and it's in the color 01 Black Point, and the Jordana Fabuliner Liquid Eyeliner in black. And these are just as good as everybody says that they are. This one, which is the pencil, I've been using to tightline and do my waterline on the days where I do a waterline or adjust my lower lash line, and it stays all day. And it does stay through hot yoga. It doesn't stay in my waterline through hot yoga, but it stays on my tightline through hot yoga. And then this Fabuliner is great. It's so black and so dark, and the tip, it's not super flexible, so it gives you a whole lot of control. It's a whole lot different from my Kat Von D inked liner, which I'm totally in love with, that has that brush tip, which is more like a paintbrush. This is a bit stiffer. You can see it doesn't have like a whole lot of movement. So when you're trying to get a really super precise line, this is fantastic. And the lasting power is great. It hasn't budged, it hasn't moved. You can see on both of these, even when I rub them now, they're just not coming off. and they really hadn't even finished setting. So thank you so much, Cherish. I love these, and I'm gonna have something a little special for you headed your way soon. So look for that. The last eye pencil that I have been using, and I just recently got this. I did a haul of it in one of the vlogs that I did. I think it was the second one. I found a pack of 10 of these Kat Von D liners, the autograph pencils, at TJ Maxx for $7 or $8. And this is the one called Fool's Gold. And it is a very, very shimmery gold. I love these pencils. They work great. But in this Tarte palette, this gold color that's in here works, they just work so well together. And so when I've been using this Tarte palette, you can see there them side by side. When I have used this Tarte palette and using this gold color, which is what I've used every day this week when I've used this Tarte palette, I've used the Kat Von D Fool's Gold on my lower lash line, and it just really makes your eyes pop. Gold is a great color for fall, and this gold is such that you don't have to wear warm colors in order to be able to use this gold. I mostly wear cool colors. It works best with my skin tone, which technically I am a neutral skin tone, so I can wear both. I tend to choose cool over everything else though. I have two lipsticks that I have been loving this week. One is a low end and one is a high end. This first one is the Revlon Color Burst Lip Butter in Sweet Tarts. I love these. I like the color, I like the consistency. They don't have tremendous staying power because they are very moisturizing. They do tend to stay a little bit tacky on your lips, which I actually like. I like to know that my lipstick is on, that I can feel it. And this has just been a beautiful color. It makes me feel happy. It's just worked really great with the looks that I have on. And then the one that I have on right now is my Tarina Tarantino in Watermelon Wow. And this is another one. This lasts a bit longer, actually quite a bit longer than the lip butters, but it is also still very moisturizing. You can see it doesn't have quite as much shimmer as the lip butter, but it does have some sheen to it. It does have some glow. It's a very subtle color. When I ordered this, I actually expected it to be much more of a red, but it is this beautiful, beautiful pink color, and it works with so many looks. It looks great with the Tarte palette. It looks great with Kat Von D palettes. It looks great with really just about every cool look that you can do. So those have been my favorite lipsticks. So the last thing is nail polish, and it is what I have on. It's actually been on my nails all week. I think that's a record. Of course, I was traveling and I did not take all of my nail polish stuff with me, so I painted my nails this color, and this is what they've stayed. I will probably be redoing them tonight, but this is my absolute favorite red of all time. And that is OPI's I'm Not Really a Waitress. This has been a favorite of mine since I was in college, and I don't even really want to admit how long that's been. 1996 or 7 is when I discovered this color. So it has been my favorite red since then. I keep going back to it, and as soon as we hit fall weather, I grabbed this, I pulled it out, and I slapped it on my nails because I was ready to wear this red. So if you have not checked this out, it is absolutely fantastic. So that is everything for this week. Things to look forward to coming up this next week. Tomorrow I will have a Wantable makeup unboxing, and it's one that you're really going to want to check out because my opinion was a little bit different this month. I'm also going to have a video coming up soon, I'm not sure exactly when, about my favorite brushes, the ones that I use on a regular everyday basis. And I will also have a tutorial, get ready with me, for one of the new limited edition Wet n Wild eyeshadow palettes coming up. So don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of those videos. And if you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.